Just the ability to see numbers from a different perspective. We look at the numbers so often, but sometimes we don't see the forest for the trees because we're just caught up into the day-to-day operations, and being able to work hands-on with the coach in the 30-minute sessions, being able to develop areas that we're not quite used to seeing, it's just been invaluable.
Yeah, I agree. Just being able to stop them putting the discounting in your face, recognizing it, being able to break down who's discounting and being able to go in there and asking them why. Now they know you're paying attention and now they know you're watching. So,
Yeah, the workshop itself was fantastic, and then you add to it, it takes us away from the element, the hustle and bustle of the day-to-day operation. You don't have the ability to really dive into what your store is doing on that level. I really equate it to like going to 20 group. I hate leaving the store for a couple of days, but what I get out of it is so much more valuable than had I missed out and stayed home. The ability to crunch numbers, to see what my team's actually doing, look at it at a deeper level than I can do even in the 30-minute. We were just talking about how great the sessions are, but it's 30 minutes. To have 2 days of being able to dedicate talking with other stores, what are they doing right? What are some of the lessons they learned? As we actually took the theory of what we talk about in the meetings and apply it to a real world application in the 2-day training, it it gets to a point where you can't afford to not go. You need to be able to separate yourself from the rest of the store and actually break these things down. So that way you've got a clear head and be able to come up with a game plan. How am I going to attack this when I get back?
I want to say, I'll take my hat off to you, to be honest with you, because you're so experienced, bringing your experience to that class personally. You know, I don't think it's like what we learned. I would say it's more of like being able to get everybody's information, you stepping back a little bit, looking at your operation, taking that information and allows you to step back, think, and get out of the weeds a little bit and say, okay, you know what? And that's where I came up with a bunch of ideas saying, hey, I forgot about this. I can fix this. It's a big thing is for me to get my team on the same page as me. I want them to think how I'm thinking, to look like it's their business, to do what I would do. So, when I'm sitting there having all these ideas, my hope is that they go do the same thing and look at our business, and with all these thinking outside the box, talking to other dealers, crunching numbers, they come back to me with ideas from their point of view, and we can talk about it and just get that teamwork to establish, and that way everybody's bought in, and we can keep moving forward and getting those numbers up.
It really helps getting my drive manager out there with the opportunity to see things the way that I would see it, or in Ray's case, how he's going to be able to see his drive. You're able to share that vision, and you're able to. Ray hit it good. The brainstorming with my people afterwards. Hey, this is what I got out of it. What did you take from this? Because we're all going to be bringing a different perspective of, hey, this part of it really stood out. This part of it really got me thinking. And now we're one unit again, going on and seeing the whole vision. It's not my part going in and their part doing this. We're all one cohesive unit and being able to grow together. And I appreciate you taking our guys. My drive manager came back really stoked after the 2-day training, and I really want to thank you for that.